Good evening to one and all. The School of Ancient Wisdom is happy to welcome all of you to yet another learning session this evening. We thank you for your participation and welcome all of you in the ongoing webinar series. As always, we would like to begin with our school prayer, and I have pasted the school prayer in the chat box. Kindly join with me. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom, O hidden light, shining in every creature, O hidden love, embracing all in oneness, know He is also one with every other. Thank you. Today we have with us Dr. Sanjeev Naik, who is an Ayurvedic doctor who has an expertise in Nadi Pariksha, Panchakarma, and follows Kerala tradition. He is also certified clinical hypnotherapist, past life regression therapist, and food and lifestyle trainer. So, Dr. Sanjeev Naik, we thank you very much for your valuable time and truly appreciate it. We now hand over this forum to Dr. Sanjeev to engage us for the next 1 hour and request him to share his knowledge and insights with us. Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you. So as I opened the chat box, I could see questions. I'm very happy.
And we are also ready with the questions.
Yeah, that's good. That makes my job simple. Okay. Before I start answering any of your questions, I would like to share my experience with my guru, from whom I started transforming, lives in a very different way. Around 15 years back, I met my guru in one of the unusual kind of a workshop in a small village. That guru used to come or visit India once in a while, kind of 2 times in a whole year. So when I met, he was 70 plus years age. I reached that place early morning. I took a night bus and reached. It was a small village. They had given a dormitory. I went there, got freshened up and came out. And this guru just took my name and asked me, "Are you Sanjeev?" I said, "Yes." I was surprised. And he asked me, "What do you do?" No, that time I was in my Ayurveda practice. I was, especially under gone Panchakarma therapy training, Panchakarma treatment, formulations treatment, training, all those things. So I had kind of those things in my head. So I said I'm a Panchakarma specialist, and then he asked me one question: "Do you know how to cook?" I said, "It's a weird question. I'm talking about my abilities in a professional life, and this person is asking me, do you know how to cook?" I said, "No." Then he said, "If you do not know how to cook, then you cannot become an Ayurveda doctor." He just destroyed my ego. I couldn't take those words. I stayed with him for 2 days, then realized how great that person was. Okay. He was a world-known personality by that time. I can talk about him for hours together, but I'll just tell you how he used to treat people. He was not a doctor. He was not a qualified doctor. He was a botanist. He used to live in Venezuela in those times. And he used to treat people without touching them. He used to diagnose exact disease, exact suffering, what they are going through, seeing them from 100 meters distance. He used to tell what exactly they have eaten last night or the last week, and what exact cause of these diseases or suffering. And he used to treat them without medicine. So this is something, Ayurveda can do. This is something Ayurveda people can achieve. This is not something beyond text. Okay, he used to follow certain lifestyle. He used to follow certain food habit. He never used to eat outside. He used to carry his own food wherever he used to go. Okay, and he was not a, he was a very special person, and he was an advisor for WHO. He used to speak in 16 languages very fluently. He had written around 17 books, and by the time when I met him, he had around 85 lakh followers. Okay, and Venezuela government has that time they had given him 3,000 hectares of forest in his name. Such a great personality, but he used to live a simple life. So somewhere I wanted to answer Swamiji's question. What are the qualifications required to lead a healthy lifestyle according to Ayurveda? Healthy lifestyle is based on few principles. Okay. When we talk about definition of health, it is not just a physical health or mental well-being. It is beyond that. It requires a physical health, mental health, emotional health, social health, financial health, and spiritual health. To balance it, we should be at par with the nature. Our doshas, what we say vata, pitta, kapha, it has to be in a balanced state. Then the dhatus, the body tissues, should be normal. There are three doshas, vata, pitta, kapha, seven dhatus, rasarakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, and shukra, and three malas, purisha, mutra, and sveda, and three different types of agni. Agni means the metabolic fire. Okay, Vetaragni, Dhatwagni, and Panchabhutagni. We have to maintain all these things together. Okay, mind is not separated from the body. I always say physical body is kind of your hardware, your laptop. Mind is something, a software or operating system. Without that, we cannot achieve anything. So balancing that mind, body, and one thing which is witnessing soul, which is experiencing, that bringing into one line, that qualifies to lead a healthy lifestyle. What we need to do, we need to follow certain things like seasonal and regional food habits, seasonal and regional lifestyles. Okay, we should know our body prakriti, deha prakriti. At the same time, uh, what our prakriti requires. Like if I'm vata prakriti, I should be able to, I should follow the vata prakriti supporting food and lifestyle. If I'm pitta prakriti or in a mix of two prakritis or three prakritis, then I should know, I should be able to analyze. Okay, then it is easy to lead a healthy life. Active body. See, we usually say uh, three things. Proper food habit is ahara, and proper activities as well as proper rest. With by giving rest, we can create or we can reverse many disorders. Okay, we do everything. We are so much health conscious. We go for a gym, we do yoga asanas, we take health supplements and everything. But when it comes to rest, we hardly rest. By resting, many things can be achieved. So these things, if we follow properly, then definitely we are going to achieve a healthy life. If you have still more refined question on this, I can answer. Okay.
So we have the next question.
Yeah, I'm just reading it.
So this is from a person called Sarjana Deshma. She's from Mathura.
Okay.
And her I mean, the below portion is paralyzed. I mean, after the abdomen.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
she's
okay, okay,
suffering from a hydronephrosis and she's
okay,
having a bladder incontinence, to which she wanted to ask,
okay.
apart from allopathy drugs, is there any Ayurvedic remedy
Yeah,
so
then I
that
need some little more information.
so she's
So
comfortable in Hindi? Is that okay?
yeah, 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 absolutely fine.
Sarjana ji, can you please unmute and give the details? आप बता सकते हैं कि डॉक्टर को
गुड इवनिंग डॉक्टर साहब।
Very good evening. Please tell me.
एक्चुअली में मेरा तो जो है मेरे को 20 इयर्स हो गया अभी मेरी
Okay,
प्रॉब्लम को। हाँ,
okay.
तो 20 इयर्स का मेरा मतलब
What is your
मेरे
age? आपका एज क्या है?
40
Okay,
40 और मेरे को मेनिंजाइटिस हुआ था स्टार्टिंग में।
okay,
स्पाइन का प्रॉब्लम हो गया था, तो उसमें
okay,
क्या मेनिंजाइटिस के बाद उसका ट्रीटमेंट मेरा चला करीब 2 इयर्स और फिर
okay,
उसके बाद स्पाइन में मेरी एब्सेस हो गई थी, तो
okay,
उसके एक मेरी सर्जरी भी हो चुकी है स्पाइन की। और
okay.
सर्जरी के बाद फिर 2 साल और चला था, स्टेरॉइड वगैरह एंटीबायोटिक्स वगैरह वो सारे दिए गए मेरे को।
ठीक है, ठीक
और
है,
फिर उसके बाद इतना मेरे को मतलब मैं हो गई कि थोड़ा सा मैं वॉक कर सकती थी और एल्बो प्रेस से, और यूरिन वगैरह का मेरे को थोड़ा सा सेंसेशन होता था। लेकिन अभी
okay,
एट प्रेजेंट टाइम में मतलब
okay,
मेरे को यूरिन का बहुत ही ज्यादा दिक्कत है और मतलब सेंसेशन बिल्कुल जीरो है।
okay. अभी
और
आपको क्या क्या सिम्टम्स है इसके सिवा?
और मतलब यूरिन का मेरे को ज्यादा है
Okay,
और हाइड्रोनेफ्रोसिस का तो प्रॉब्लम चल ही रहा है और यूटीआई रहता है मेरे को।
okay. आप अभी दवाई एलोपैथिक ले रहे हैं ना? उससे कुछ फायदा नहीं हो रहा है आपको?
नहीं डॉक्टर साहब, मतलब ये है कि बीच बीच में मेरा इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है मुझे यूटीआई का, तो मुझे एंटीबायोटिक्स लेने पड़ते हैं।
Okay. आप यहाँ पे बेंगलोर में रहते हैं?
नहीं, मथुरा यूपी।
मथुरा में रहते हैं, ठीक है।
जी
अगर मैं आपको कुछ रॉ हर्ब्स बताया तो आप ले सकते हैं क्या?
हाँ, ले सकती हूँ।
ओके, तो मुझे हिंदी ये करना पड़ेगा।
यहाँ
एक
पर
मिनट,
अवेलेबल होंगे या नहीं ये मैं मतलब नहीं कह
अ,
सकती।
एक मिनट, मैं उसका हिंदी नाम निकालता हूँ, मेरा हिंदी बहुत खराब है।
एक्चुअली में क्या है, मेरा आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट भी पहले हो चुका है, लेकिन आयुर्वेदिक में भी मेरे इफेक्ट्स हो जाते हैं कि मतलब आयुर्वेदिक में भी ज्यादा वैसी दवाइयाँ जो होती है ना, एक
ओके,
मतलब मेरे को पीरियड्स में दिक्कत होने लगती है फिर
ओके।
ज्यादा
आयुर्वेदिक का क्या
हैवी
दवाई
डोज
लिया
ले।
था आपने?
अब डॉक्टर साहब वो तो मेरे पास डिटेल नहीं है।
ओके, ठीक है, मैं आपको
आयुर्वेद में जो
एक,
वो होती है ना, गोल्ड की सिल्वर की
नहीं
जो।
नहीं, मैं आपको वो सब दवाई नहीं बता रहा हूँ, मैं आपको रॉ रॉ हर्ब जड़ी बूटी बता रहा हूँ।
ओके
उसको आपको रॉ फॉर्म में लेना है,
ओके।
ठीक है। तो हिंदी में इसका नाम है भूमि आंवला, आपको पता है?
भूमि आंवला? नहीं नहीं, मैंने नहीं सुना।
ओके, अगर आप गूगल में देख सकते हैं तो भूमि आंवला करके एक
जी।
वेट मिलता है, क्या
हाँ
झाड़ मिलता है, लाइक प्लांट, ठीक है।
हाँ हाँ।
उसका रस आपको पीना है, 30
अच्छा।
ml। उसको निकाल, वो झाड़ हर जगह पे मिलता है वो, ठीक है। उसका
हम्म
वेट जो जूस होता है, रस होता है,
हम्म
तो वो आपको दिन में 2 बार, सुबह एक बार खाली पेट में और शाम करीब 3-4 बजे खाली पेट में उसका सेवन करना पड़ता है, ठीक है।
जी जी।
उसके साथ अगर आपको
इसकी क्वांटिटी कितनी थी? 30 ml?
30 ml 1 डोज, वैसे दो दो
ओके
डोज आपको लेना है, ठीक है।
ओके। हाँ,
उसके साथ आपको लेनी है, आपने सुना है शिलाजित के बारे में?
शिलाजीत।
शिलाजित, हाँ।
हाँ हाँ हाँ
शिलाजित शिलाजित का कैप्सूल मत लीजिए, पाउडर मत लीजिए, ठीक है। अगर आपका पहचान कश्मीर में नहीं तो हिमाचल में अगर कोई है तो उसका थिक टार जैसे मिलता है, थिक फॉर्म में, रेजिन बोलते हैं। सो उस फॉर्म में आपको, वो नेचुरल है, वो कोई आपको बना के देता नहीं है, वो पहाड़ों में, जो हिमालय के पहाड़ों में वहां पे मिलता है। ठीक है,
तो
उसका
वहां तो मेरा मतलब मथुरा में नहीं मिल पाएगा।
मुझे मालूम नहीं है, मैं कभी मथुरा आया नहीं हूँ। ठीक है, मुझे मालूम नहीं है वहां पे आपको
सर्जना जी, आपको एक और इन्फॉर्मेशन है, ये भूमि अमला हमारे कैंपस में मिलता है। मैं कोशिश
बहुत है,
करूंगी आपको
बहुत
ये
है,
भिजवाने के लिए।
ये वो तो बहुत है, आपका फार्म में तो बहुत
अच्छा।
है।
हाँ।
ठीक है, तो शिलाजीत तो कश्मीर में अच्छा क्वालिटी मिलता है, नंबर 1 क्वालिटी। जो बाकी सब जगह पे मिलता है उसका लो क्वालिटी मिलता है, उसका लाभ उतना नहीं आता है। तो वो शिलाजीत आप सुबह और शाम को करीब जो ग्राउंडनट होता है उसका एक दाना प्रमाण आप दूध में मिलाकर लिया तो आपको बहुत फायदा हो जाएगा। करीब 2 हफ्ते के अंदर आपको उससे फायदा मिलेगा।
तो ये
तो
खाली पेट लेना है?
शिलाजीत आप कभी भी ले सकते हैं। मैं आपको
अच्छा।
एक
और
मिनट,
डॉक्टर साहब, मतलब मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये है कि यूरिन का जो है,
हाँ,
यूरिनरी ब्लैडर मेरा क्लियर नहीं होता है एक बार में।
ओके,
हाँ, तो मेरे को मतलब
नहीं
जल्दी
नहीं,
जल्दी
आ,
हाँ।
हाँ, इसलिए बोला हूं मैं आपको, ये 2 चीज है ना, आपको क्लियर, थोड़ा आपको हेल्प करेगा। एक बार बॉडी रिस्पॉन्ड करने के शुरू करने के बाद मैं आपको कुछ और बता सकता हूँ। ठीक है, तो
ओके।
भूमि आंवला है वो आपको रिकवरी, थोड़ा ऑर्गन रिकवरी कर देगा। जो
हम्म।
आपका ये है हाइड्रोनेफ्रोसिस है, उसका भी थोड़ा आपको
हम्म।
फायदा हो जाएगा। और जो शिलाजित है उसका भी
हम्म।
आपको फायदा बहुत हो जाएगा, क्योंकि आपका बॉडी को जो शिलाजित शिलाजित है ना, वो बहुत ही पोटेंट नेचुरली अवेलेबल सब्सटेंस है। मींस वो नेचुरली मिलता है इसमें, और बहुत ही उसमें औषधि का गुण है।
हम्म।
ठीक है, तो आपका बॉडी को बहुत जल्दी वो रिकवरी मोड पे लेके आएगा।
तो ये मतलब कश्मीर में तो हमारी कोई है नहीं, तो फिर कैसे मथुरा में किस फॉर्म में ले सकती हूँ मैं?
अह, ठीक है,
सर्जना
आप
जी,
एक
हम
काम,
कोशिश करते हैं, हम कोशिश
आप
करते
एक
हैं।
काम कीजिए, सेशन होने के बाद मैं मैडम जी को मेरा ऑफिस का नंबर दे दूंगा। ठीक है, तो
ओके।
आप मेरा ऑफिस कॉन्टेक्ट कीजिए, वो आपको हेल्प करेंगे। क्योंकि हम
ओके।
एक्चुअली, मैं खुद जाके कश्मीर जाके लेके आता हूँ, मेरे पास थोड़ा रहता है, क्योंकि दवाई बनाने के लिए लेके आता हूँ, तो वो आपको हेल्प करेंगे। ठीक है, मेरा
ओके।
ऑफिस नंबर वो दे देंगे आपको, उसके बाद आप कर सकते हैं।
ओके।
ठीक है,
ओके, थैंक यू।
तो नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, महेश जी। ओके, ओके, देयर आर many
Yes,
masters.
Sanjeev, good evening.
Very good evening. Namaste. Okay, this is a kind of a yogic question. Yes, there are many masters for this to teach if you go to Himalayas. When we say Himalaya, it's not about Rishikesh, even though Rishikesh is the capital of yoga. Uh, it's very, sad to say that it has become kind of a commercial center for yoga. Okay, so you might not get very genuine master to learn samhita based yogic uh, lessons. Okay, uh, yes, if you are keen on that, I have some contacts I'll give you. It is possible. For that you have to live in mountains, not to absorb it fully. Yeah, Samhita talks more about asanas. When we talk about yoga, yoga is not about asanas. Okay, even if you take Patanjali Yoga Sutra, only half of the one shloka talks of asana, just to explain what is asana. Otherwise, there is no reference for asanas. Okay, the Patanjali Yoga Sutra has around 196 verses, but in that, sthiram sukham iti asanam. That's all. Nothing else you find it. Okay, the later stages, yoga is not asana. So when we talk about 8 limbs of yoga, there we talk about asana. Okay, so that too comes after yama, niyama, and pranayama. After that, asana comes. So uh, Gyanada Samhita talks majorly about asana, postures, and yogic life. So nowadays, yoga has become kind of an exercise. Like it's more into bodily, feel than the spiritual feel. I will probably try to get you some good masters whom you can learn. Yes, sir. I'll just share. Yeah, I need, you know, rights to share my
Yes, yes, yes.
screen.
I'll just give the access. Okay, I have shared the access.
Give me one moment. Yeah. So are you able to see here, Swamiji? My
Only we can see the Word document here, which is not yet opened.
yes, it's not open.
No, you are still in the download section, sir.
Okay.
So you can stop sharing and open the Word document, and then you can share.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's visible.
Sure. Yes, doctor. Yes.
Okay. See, last time we talked about prameha. Okay. So I'll just explain you. The first one is udakameha. There are 20. The last one is madhumeha, diabetes mellitus. Before that, it's called as diabetes insipidus. Udakameha. The urine color is like urine is transparent, white in color, similar to water, turbid and slimy. Next comes ikshumeha. Ikshu is like urine is a sweet, slimy, and turbid. Ikshu means it's kind of sugar cane. Sandrameha, urine is dense and precipitates when allowed to settle down. Surameha, urine appears like a sura. Sura means like an alcoholic, these things. And transparent part of it's clear and lower part is dense and thick. Like it will have a 2 different layers. Pishtameha, urine is white in color, like color of floor. Shukrameha, urine colors resembles color of cement. Sikata meha, urine granules appears like sand particles. Sheath meha, excess amount of urination which is sweet and cold. Shanair meha comes little by little. Shanair means little by little. Okay, so little by little, repeatedly and slow urination. Lala meha, urine appears similar to saliva, slimy in nature. Kshara meha, urine has color, odor, taste, and texture of alkaline solution. Kshara means alkaline. Kala meha, large quantity of urine like burnt coal, means it's a black in color, like blackish. Neela meha is like bluish. Rakta meha, it's a kind of a reddish. Okay, Manjishta meha, urine appears dark red colored decoction. Like we have a Manjishta kind of herb. When we boil it, Manjishta, it gives a dark brown, like red color. Haridra meha, Haridra means turmeric. So urine appears like urine will be pungent and dark yellow in color. So Vasa meha repeatedly passes urine mixed with the fatty oil and often appears turbid and sticky. Vasa means like unctuous thing, like an oily thing. So Majja meha, urine appears similar to bone marrow and excreted frequently. Hasti meha, urine excreted without force. Okay, then it becomes Madhumeha. If we not treated all these things in initial stages, then urine is astringent mixed with the sweet taste, pale color, and unctuousness. This is called as Madhumeha or diabetes mellitus.
Doctor, what does this indicate? Any health issues?
Yes, starting from 1 till 20th, it indicates health issues only. Okay, so for example, when we talk about, pardon me,
any health issue in particular about which indicates this type of a color of urine?
Yeah, I'll tell you. For example, see, Madhumeha, you know diabetes, right? So Hasti Meha, urine exceeds excreted without forces. It just keeps on going. Okay, the person will experience extreme dehydration and weak. So Majja Meha, the person definitely feel extreme weakness. Okay, Vasa Meha also, like it's like, see, the Majja Meha, Vasa Meha, Haridra Meha, all this it is like our own body tissues are actually coming down because of dhatu is melting, dhatu kshaya is happening there. So that goes with the urine, it comes out with the urine. That is where, so initial stages is very easy to recover. Later stages, it is difficult to recover, or sometimes it's called as asadhya rogas or kashtasadhya rogas. Okay, so when we talk about diseases, there are 4 patterns. Sadhya roga, which is easy to treat. Asadhya roga, kashtasadhya roga is possible but difficult to treat. It takes longer time. Then called as Vyapya roga, which is possible with or the person has to take medicine for long duration. And the 4th one is Asadhya roga, where the condition is so intense or so deeper where it's impossible to treat. Okay, goes like this. So initial stage is very easy to treat patients. From the one, when we talk about Udaka Meha, very initial stage, person is going towards this lifestyle disorder. So when it's not treated, it goes to a next level. See, the second itself is a Ikshu Meha. Ikshu Meha is really sweet. Their only body is showing us it is going towards a diabetes. It's going towards Madhumeha. There is a Sandra Meha. Sandra means urine is kind of a very dense, means it's heavy. That means again body elements is washing away. Okay, so this is about Prameha. This category comes under disease called as prameha.
Okay. So apart from Sadhya Roga, all other rogas definitely will have remedy, right?
Yes, definitely yes.
So could you please throw some light on
From where?
remedies
For
also?
these urine, these things?
Yeah, in the Udakameha or etc.
See, the first and foremost is lifestyle. Okay, so this is a lifestyle based disorder or metabolic disorder. This comes under metabolic disorder where metabolism is altered. The first thing when it starts, person has to go through a treatment called detox therapy, or it's called as shodhana chikitsa. Okay, once shodhana is done, if even after shodhana, initial stages of this prameha, only one shodhana and correction of lifestyle food habit is more than enough. Okay, well, later stages, shodhana as well as medicines are required. This easily okay. The next stage, say for example, the last stage is madhumeha. You know madhumeha, how much it takes. So if diabetes is manifested, means he is a madhumeha patient, then we need to give him a shodhana chikitsa repeatedly. Then madhumeha based chikitsa means medicines we have to give. Then we have to do alteration in his lifestyle, food habit, and which the food habit and lifestyle changes he has to follow lifelong. Okay, sometime if the condition is worse, or it is more intense, more deeper, then medicine has to be taken for lifetime. That's called as yapya roga, where the person can be normal with medications. So in treatment aspects, we have two things: shodhana chikitsa and shamana chikitsa. Shodhana means detox, it's like a cleansing process. Shamana chikitsa means pacifying it, means we work on the positive factor and we pacify those things. Any more questions?
If the medication is for a longer duration,
Yeah.
will it not affect his lifestyle?
See, when we talk about Ayurveda medicine are based on first thing is a herbs. I do not recommend herbal supplement. When I'm saying herbs, is a pure whole herb we use as a medicine. So when we are prescribing the medicine with something called as we go through the pathology of the or pathogenesis of the uh, disease. Okay, to rule out first is the causative factor. That's a must. Then complete pathogenesis. What are the panchamaha bhautik changes that happened? Which are the doshas are involved? Which are the dhatus are involved? So, and its avastha means how deeper it is, how superficial it is. After knowing that, when we're giving a medicines, it is based on again panchamahabhuta only. So we use panchamahabhutik gunas in that to treat or counter the diseases. Sometimes we need similar quality of panchamahabhuta. Sometimes we need the opposite quality of panchamahabhuta to rectify it. So that is the reason when we are using Ayurveda medicine, it will not have any side effects. That is the reason it's called as safest medicine. When we use or practice in this way, I'll tell you, nowadays people are getting side effects. Why? For example, when diabetes, for example, nowadays diabetes is very high in number. So people know anything bitter we can take, diabetes will come down. No, it's wrong. Diabetes is a uh, metabolic disorder. We should understand first. Until and unless we normalize our metabolism, it doesn't go away. Second thing, we have to change the lifestyle, because again, it's a lifestyle disorder. Okay, people they go and have neem decoction. Okay, neem, if anyone, or neem always called as kashaya rasa in that. Okay, if anyone takes for longer duration, if it's a patient is a male, then it will affect his sexual life. He will have sexual disorders. His libido will come down. He may have other kind of impotency or other things. See, here is the side effect, but who is responsible for that? Not Ayurveda.
But
I don't
doctors
give
prescribe
neem
Karela.
to a diabetic patients. Pardon me.
But some doctors prescribe Karela, bitter gourd.
See, see. I'll tell you. In the whole world, okay, there are trillions of people, right? And do you find anyone with the same fingerprint? Then that means we are unique. If I have 10 diabetic patient, I will hardly there will be medicine repeated to 10 patients, because the cause is different, the pathogenesis is different, dosha variation is different, dhatu avastha is different. There is no kind of a single medicine for all people. That is not Ayurveda. That cannot be Ayurveda at all.
So in
Every
one
person,
word,
it's a
it,
unique.
okay. So in word, it means that it completely depends on the pathogenesis of the disorder.
Yeah, we see many things. We see cause is called as nidana, then it's called as samprapti, then dosha variation. Everything we see, then only we choose. Now this patient, even I don't know anything. I didn't see that person, right? And I just gave what only the raw herb. I am not prescribing any medicines now, because I don't know about her. I don't know what are the doshas. I don't know, her complete that pathogenesis. I don't know what happened. Okay, if she sits in front of me, that is different. Then I'll take 1.5 hours to analyze. Then I give proper therapy.
Yes, Dr. Sanjeev Naik. I completely agree with you when you say that Ayurveda doesn't have any
Yeah.
side effects. I completely
Yeah.
agree with you. But in the beginning, when you were talking about the lifestyle,
Yeah.
you said about the doshas,
Yeah.
dhatus, and you said three malas.
Yes.
That is Sweda,
Mutra and
Mutra,
Purusha.
and Purusha.
Yeah.
In that, will there be, if at all, I am under Ayurveda medication,
Okay.
in the three malas, in the three malas like Sweda, Mutra, and Purusha, will it have some kind of effect, or you go three times, for in the to the restroom, or five times? Will it affect? Will it change the metabolism of the body?
Yes, it will. Okay, when I say malas, okay, mala is called as malinikaranat mala, where it means that which vitiates doshas is called as mala, but still it's not a bad. Okay, malas we need, even the ficus or it's called as purisha. Okay, it strengthens us. Okay, what happens if you pass multiple motions, lose motion? Mala is ficus is out completely. We feel tired. We are completely like we need more water, kind of more food, something, right? So same time, if we do not pass motions for 2 days, what will happen? Even the mind will get irritated, the abdomen is bloated, we feel heavy. So even mala, vriddhi and kshaya means it's what do you say, increase and decrease in the quantity will have a problem. The same applies to mutra. When I say hasti mutra, is this mutra goes, it flows without control. Means mutra, what it does, it actually balances our water element or water in our body. How much water we need, it will maintain. The rest, it will take it out. And it absorbs water from where? From the intestine. It actually knows how much water to absorb. All those things. Okay. Sweda is sweat. Okay. If it is too much sweda, we stink. If no sweda, then our skin will become dry. We cannot feel our touch. The feeling will reduce, and our the hair follicles will start dying. See here, sweda, what it does, normal sweda we need for what? To maintain the skin health. It takes care of so many other things also. So normal malas helps us. Any variation, it actually impacts on our metabolism as well as our body. So It applies dosha also. Dosha normal, we are healthy. Dosha abnormal, we are not healthy. Dhatu normal, we are healthy. Dhatu abnormal, we are not healthy. Agni normal, we are healthy. Agni not normal, we are not healthy. See, when I'm not saying abnormal, it might be increased or it might be decreased. Both applies here. Okay. So, what is Navarakili or Shastikshali Pindasveda and how it is useful and when it's suggested? Okay. See, Shastikshali Pindasveda comes as a therapy, uh, or Ayurveda treatment over the body. It's a body treatment. Okay. It comes under Sukha Chikitsa or rejuvenation treatment also. Sometime when person is suffering from neuromuscular disorders, sometimes the patient is very to say weak. That time we suggest it, and there are many diseases where we ask person to go Shastikshali Pindasveda. Pindasveda, there are many Pindasvedas. Shastikashali means Shastika is 60, okay, and Shali means rice. Okay, this is the Pindasveda we use or we do it with one particular shali or rice which is grown in 60 days. It's a medicinal rice. It's very sweet. Okay, that preparation is with bala kashaya as well as kshira means milk. Okay, there is a process to prepare it, process to do it. Okay, so just you cannot go and take it. If you are suffering from rheumatoid arthritis or cold or cough, then it will increase here. So any treatment, any medicine, do not take unless doctor has advised you. Okay. Okay. See, if you are diabetic, then there is no leha at all, because leha will have, it has to be, we have to use jaggery, but people do not use it. Now the pharmacy don't use it. They use only sugar into that. So sugar will shoot up. If you are non-diabetic, you can go for Chyawanprash. And Chyawanprash, it's not tasty. But nowadays, all Chyawanprash are very tasty, sweet. But when you prepare Chyawanprash properly, it is not tasty. You hardly can eat it. So Chyawanprash prepared in a proper way, it can be taken. There are many lehas superior than Chyawanprash also available. Okay, it has to be prepared properly. So it's called a Chaturjata Rasayanam that can be taken. That's called a supreme leha in the Ayurveda. Okay, so I don't recommend a single thing. Meet doctor. Okay, we do not have a normal food that is good enough. Have a regional, seasonal food. Understand what is your food cult or food lineage. Okay, food is genetic. What is the available treatment for varicose vein? There are many herbs we use. Again, okay, varicose vein, it's a disease. Okay, I cannot just give a name of medicines on varicose vein. Varicose vein, there are many causative factors. Okay, it's called as smoker's disease also. Okay, it doesn't mean that everyone who has varicose vein, they are smokers. Okay, there are many factors. Okay, varicose vein is a wall dysfunction of the veins of the leg. It cannot hold, it should not push your or pump your blood upside, so you have vein. So it's a vata disorder. It has to be taken care in a different way, and it is treatable disease. Okay. Any home remedy to keep your intestine abdomen healthy condition during any season? Yes, hot water. If you feel that your abdomen is see anything, before answering this thing, any remedy or any herb, you shouldn't take more than 3 months. That's it. That you should remember. Okay. So if you feel your stomach is or intestine is not clean or not proper, you have constipation, you can have a warm or hot water, it will help you. Use ghee. See, ghee is not a herb, ghee is a best remedy. Ghee, use it whole year, year after years, whole, life you can use ghee. 3 to 5 teaspoon of ghee you can take. It doesn't make you put on weight, don't worry. And it will helps you to have a good immunity, digestion, your intestine will be clean and neat, your enzymes will be secreted properly. This you can, and ghee you can take regularly. Okay. What is role of herbs in our immunity? Okay. No roles. Immunity is how you have taken care of your body. You know what happened in COVID first, we all, I couldn't get a Chyawanprash from my distributors. Okay. And Chyawanprash was getting sold in a like black market. Okay. This is our mindset. No, herbs will not help us immunity. And if you start eating Chyawanprash today, tomorrow you will not become, immune to all disorder. It doesn't happen like that. Herbs doesn't have any role. We have a role in our creating immunity, how we lead our life, what food we eat, how healthy we keep ourselves. There we can maintain immunity. When immunity is less and it's very less, where you are getting into more problem, then we prescribe you some medicines which will start working on your immunity, which will give you like kind of increase your immunity for short term, because you need an external support for 2 to 3 months or 4 months. We give you medicine to support and will make you fit, and by that time, that 3 to 4 months, you should learn how to keep your immunity high. That's all. So only herbs doesn't have any role there. Vaidya has a role, and you have as a patient has a role. Okay. There were many methods in a diagnostic way. In Ayurveda, we have our own diagnostic methods. Okay, so yes, there were no labs, but there were diagnostic methods. The widely used diagnostic method is Nadi Pariksha. So now also many Ayurveda scholars, they can tell you many things. Forget about blood counts. They can even tell about deeper, like if you have liver issues or you have cholesterol more, your cardiac issues or cardiac blockage, everything can be, diagnosed by Ayurveda diagnostic method. Okay. See, water intake is based on your prakriti, your body constitution. That's the first thing we should remember. Second thing, if you are not drinking water, what are the factors we are not drinking the water? If you are in an AC, we tend to drink less water. If you are not doing enough body movement or activities, we end up having less water. If our mind is involved with something continuously, then also we will not drink enough water. Okay. Here, the first formula you have to use it, a natural formula that listen to your body. You have to connect your body properly. Then you will feel thirst and drink. That's the first thing. General way, yes, you need to drink around 2.5 to 3 liters of water every day. It's a general one, but not specific one. Can a common man with no prior experience can learn Nadi Pariksha? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we have course. We do offer course, but for Nadi Pariksha, it is not a theory. You have to sit in front of me at least for 3 months to understand fundamentals of Ayurveda. From there, another 6 months to understand how to check Nadi and Nadi's detail. That from there, another 6 months to practice under me to become expert. Okay, and you need another 5 years of time to say that I can do Nadi Pariksha well. Okay, that time you don't need to be with me, but be with me require at least 12 to 15 months. Yes, it cannot be taught online. There are many people who teach online, but it is not possible. What should be your suggestions for weight loss, person sedentary lifestyle? You have answered in a question. come out of sedentary lifestyle over. If you are not able to come out, then you need to see doctor. Okay, if your profession is like that, then morning get up and go for a jogging or walking. Walking, if you are doing 70 minutes walk, will help you for fifth week onwards. You start losing weight. If you do 70 minutes walk continuously, if you jog, it will be it has to be 20 to 30 minutes, not more than that. But if you are more weight, then you shouldn't. It's not advisable to you to jog. You may destroy your knees walking. I please share your office number for any information inquiries. You just Google Vedic treat, VEDIC TREAT. You will get all the information. This is from a group of people with disability, in other words, bedridden or wheelchair.
That is for the sedentary lifestyle, to which I have asked the question.
Okay, fine. Okay. See, for them, then you first we have to understand whether we can take them out from their disabilities. That's the first. If it is a temporary disabilities, if it is a permanent disability, then weight loss has to be governed by food habits. Okay, where we have to give less food. I'm not asking you to starve them. Okay, see, we know how much food we need. If I am working, strenuous work for 8 to 10 hours, then I need a more portion of food because I'm burning it. If I am in a bed, then I don't need much food because it requires a very less portion of food. The thing is, one is less portion of food and make sure the metabolism is. So how do we grow metabolism high? Using Indian spices when we prepare food. I don't prescribe medicine for that. Okay? Using Indian spices while preparing the food will keep the metabolism high. Mentally calm, it will definitely it will help reduce the weight. Question, we have another 5 minutes left. Swamiji, Maheshji, Namanji, Manji, anyone?
So I have a few
I know
questions
that.
where we are running behind the time. Like it's already 6:56.
Please. Yeah, number is right, Swamiji. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask. You can ask.
What is the one thing that you would suggest us to improve the immunity power where the person is suffering from this autoimmune diseases?
Okay. Immunity power, nothing to do with autoimmune diseases. I can't hear you.
And some of the allopathic doctors say that you have to consume kiwi a lot and you have to consume some allopathic drugs and multivitamins, everything, as they are immunoresistant.
Yeah.
So what your perspective was?
There are around 80 plus autoimmune disorders. Okay. And each and every autoimmune disorders are different. Okay. And almost all autoimmune disorders are from the mind. Okay, we treat autoimmune disorders successfully. We treat. Okay, so autoimmune disorder is a complete different set of management. We don't talk about immunity there. Yes, immunity is involved in a different level, different way. Okay, and if you increase immunity, it may increase. The issues may increase. Okay, so that is a different management. Last questions. You should organize. I come and teach. Okay, I'm ready to teach. I'm ready to share. Okay, I do not, hide anything. Whatever I know, I just share.
We're more curious about your Nadi Pariksha.
Okay. So Nadi Pariksha can be, yeah, it is, I'll tell you one lady from, I think France or somewhere. She came to learn Nadi Pariksha, and post, her learning, she was so accurate. We felt so happy. Her dedication was so good. Okay, she was in 1.5 years. She was almost, you know, reached my level of accuracy. Yeah. Okay, that is possible. If you have interest, it's possible. Okay, we can arrange. Okay, then let's conclude this. See you again next week, next Wednesday at 6 o'clock with more and more questions. Okay. Namaste.
Thank you, Dr.
Kindly,
Sanjeev.
thank you, Doctor. That was an excellent insights today. And kindly drop your numbers in the chat box so that I can send you the regular update. And tomorrow we have Thursday satsang. Kindly join us at 6:30,
Sure.
where I'll be sharing the poster.
Yeah, the problem with me is like every day I have 7 to 9 online class on Ayurveda. Now I'm leaving this and enter into another room to teach Ayurveda there. Okay. My office number is posted by Swamiji. You can, in chat box is available already.
Sure, I'll share it in the groups.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. So this is the webinar that we are going to attend tomorrow. Kindly log in by 6:30, and whoever would like to receive the updates, please drop your number in the chat box. And thank you.